You have people who were holding on to the past version of who you were, now realizing that they were only holding on to a version of themselves that they have outgrown. They are now realizing that they decided to stay stuck at a certain point in their life, and their decision to villainize you was kind of them holding themselves back and villainizing themselves. Two of Swords. These people didn't want to take the blindfold off to who you truly were when you decided to grow and change. They also didn't want to take the blindfold off to their own reality that they had been living in. They felt a lot of shame. They felt like they had done things maybe that they were unable to change or grow from. And them seeing you change, they wanted to deny that you had actually done the work to like do what you've been doing. And now that they are seeing that that was all real, they are really being forced to look at themselves, why they were judging you so harshly. They're realizing that they were also judging themselves in that same light. A lot of these people should have been like proud of you for the changes that you have made for your growth. They should have been supporters. These people were unable to even kind of support themselves emotionally, mentally, because they weren't able to leave the things behind that you were. They weren't ready to make the changes that you were, to take a step ahead into the unknown, take a leap of faith. You decided to, whatever ounce of hope that you were able to find, you had to find hope for yourself just to be able to move forward. And I feel like you're somebody who maybe wanted to create hope for others as well. So you have been like taking all the steps, doing the work on yourself to get to where you are now. And it's showing. A lot of these people are now wishing they are where you are, but they're realizing how much work you actually had to do to get to where you are, because they are stuck in the same place you left them. And you've surpassed these people in experiences and letting things go, people, places, things, and accepting yourself and showing yourself love and accepting like spirituality, your beliefs, and not only accepting them, but like living that way. Not just talking it, but like walking what you were talking. And they're realizing that you weren't just talking to talk. A lot of these people, when you would tell them your ideas, what you wanted, your dreams, your hopes, your goals, a lot of these people thought it was bullshit. They didn't think you would get there. And I feel like you are definitely like in a spot in life where you made a lot of changes. You have made peace with your past. You've let a lot of things go. You have like a major energy for self-acceptance. Like you know how to radically love yourself, and you may want to radically help others like learn how to do this themselves, because you genuinely like have this care for other people. Other people may have thought that you weren't going to be able to help other people because of how your life was, because they had watched you struggle so much. They didn't know that your struggles were actually getting you to and teaching you how to help others to get to where you are now. They didn't realize that you had to go through everything that you had, like the embarrassment, the smear campaigns, losing people, speaking your truth, whatever it was. They didn't understand that this was like part of the process of becoming powerful, of becoming someone who has some type of influence, someone who can actually change things and who isn't afraid to be authentic. A lot of these people were kind of, you may have like made comments with these people. You may have been the one that said things that like other people would not. A lot of people were kind of, they liked this about you, but they would never do that themselves. Now they're realizing that's kind of a part of what it takes, is standing out. Standing out is not easy. It's difficult. And they're realizing that you were fearless in this journey that you're on. I feel like you had to let a lot of your past self go. You may have held like even ceremonies for yourself just for the things that you've had to let go. The people, and it wasn't easy. It's not easy to leave things behind. You have really learned how to let things go without hatred, without remorse, and genuinely still have like love, faith, and hope in your heart. And a lot of these people can't understand this rebirth that you have gone through because they didn't want to go through the things that you have. They know they wouldn't have been able to handle it. So while they may have been like mocking you on your journey, you were built for something bigger. You wanted bigger things in life. So you had to go through certain situations to achieve this for yourself, just so you were able to like have the knowledge, have the experience to speak out on certain experiences, certain things, dealing with certain types of people. And it feels like you have cut the cord with a lot of people from your past, but a lot of people from your past are unable to kind of cut the cord with you. They are unable to see you as you are now or accept it. They want you to stay who you were. And it's just, it's really, really difficult for them. And it looks like you have done it really easily. It was not easy for you. Ham cups coming out sideways. Or Knight of Cups, sorry. It feels like you may have been moving kind of slowly through your experiences, through going through what you were, but it was because you had to learn so much. You probably learned a lot from maybe like your exes, past loved ones, relationships. And you learn how to turn like the negative aspects of love, of relationships, into positive learning experiences. People didn't think you'd get over what happened with you in your relationships in life, and you were able to grow and take knowledge from them instead of becoming like angry and bitter, and letting it kind of stunt you and keep you back and make you feel like you were less than. You decided to create like blocks off of maybe your relationships, your pains, your hurts, speak out about things that have hurt you, and that's helped you to become almost something new, someone new, have new ideas, and be able to know what love genuinely means, know what reciprocating love means, know what, like, how to give love, and also know when to like hold back. I feel like a lot of this had to do with the way that you love people. You may be a very, very loving person, just genuinely, and a lot of people are not realizing this since you are gone. They can't find anybody else like you, and a lot of these people have been searching for someone like you in their life, and they're realizing that you are irreplaceable. There were a lot of people who were emotionally manipulating you on purpose. They kind of saw your light before you did. They thought that they would be able to keep your heart in a cage from all the pain, from all the hurt. And that's not what happened. Your heart kind of outgrew everything. And you didn't become cold. You just broke the chains of kind of like, it has to do a lot with love and relationships. And you're showing people that it's okay to move forward and have your own idea of like what love, what compassion looks like. And you're showing people that you don't have to harden your heart from experiences you've gone through. And just because you've been hurt, a video cut off, but next card was Ace of Pentacles. People are realizing that you were the gift in their life. You were the star. And you found your own power within yourself. You created new opportunities for yourself. You found stability on your own. You realized your own potential. And you realized that you had been planting these like seeds for a long time, and they are like now starting to grow because of the patience that you have had with acknowledging things you had to learn, the steps you had to take to get to where you want to be. And it takes time. And you were able to like accept this and understand it. A lot of these people like want things to happen quickly for them, come in quickly for them. And they weren't willing to do the work that you were. So now you are receiving new opportunities. You are probably feeling really, really hopeful. Even though you have had to endure all of the things that you have, it was for a reason, if this is for you.